Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video, and in this video you are going to learn about the top 10 mobile city building games to try out in 2021 and beyond. From the idle city building clickers to the in-depth simulators similar to City Skylines, this list will have it all. All of these games are free for you to download right now, but before we get started, if you have any suggestions as to what you think should be on this list, please let me know in the comment section down below. And with that out of the way, let's get started with the first city builder on this list, which is going to be Sim Empire by TKG Technology. Sim Empire is a classic city building game that focuses on the creation of massive civilizations based on real-life empires. Empires such as Egypt, Persia, Greece, and China. The scenery is excellent and the graphics aren't that bad. While I wish the animation could be a bit more complex, the actual mechanics of the gameplay is very complex, leaving you learning and expanding your city or civilizations for hours. Next up, we have the Designer City series by Sphere Game Studios. The Designer City games are cool because not only are there Designer City 1 and Designer City 2, but the developers have also made whole new games called Designer City Space Edition and Empire Edition. The games themselves allow you to build a city and evolve it into a huge metropolis, much like you'd want your favorite city building game to do. Graphics are similar to that of SimCity 4, but the gameplay is always interesting and fun as it replicates popular PC city simulators. From the same game studio that brought you Designer City, we have Merge City. Merge City is an idle tap game where you can develop your own town into a merged city. Be the mayor in this new, free, offline idle town tycoon and perfect your city's skyline? No, but for real, this is a really fun and easy game to mess around with, as you can create a cool looking skyline based on the neon buildings you tap. Next up, we have what could possibly be the most realistic city building game available for mobile propaganda is making me sick. We have TheoTown by Blue Flower. TheoTown is a detailed city building game where you can build and manage your own city. The reason I think personally that this could be the best mobile city building game, all jokes aside, is due to the game's realistic qualities compared to other iPhone games. It's almost like an improved version of SimCity with better graphics and gameplay. While the game isn't perfect, there are a lot of cool features like the ability to create complex transportation systems or user-made plugins. That's right, plugins on a mobile game. I definitely recommend becoming a part of this game's large and active community and building some really cool, massive cities. Okay, shifting away from the realistic city building games, we have something for you transportation lovers with Train Station 2 by Pixel Federation Games. Similar to that of Transport Fever and Cities in Motion, Train Station 2 is a 3D building tycoon that revolves around trains. Yes, it's not exactly a city building game, but you do have fun with the pleasant 3D graphics and the ability to just build some railroads. Coming into our 6th spot on the list, we have Bit City by NimbleBit. Bit City is a semi-idle city building game where you start off with a tiny town and grow it into a thriving metropolis. The point of the game is to get money from your buildings and vehicles, which you can then use to upgrade your buildings and move on to bigger and better maps. I've personally been playing this pixelated city builder for a very long time now, and I've got to say, it's pretty fun, so you do you with that one. Next up, we have Global City by Red Brix Wall. Global City is a city building simulator that distinguishes itself from the competition by including resource production capabilities, an intricate economy system, and a wide variety of buildings to place individually in your city and map. The graphics are high quality, and the types of cities you can come up with in this game are outstanding. The only downside is that I wouldn't recommend it for high-level city builders, but if you're starting out or if you want something pretty simplistic and fun, then this is the game for you. But if you're looking for something even more simpler and more focused on the player experience, we have The Simpsons Tapped Out by Electronic Arts. Containing all of the characters from the popular show The Simpsons, Tapped Out allows you to build your very own Springfield. The game has exclusive pieces from the show's writers that really make it unique and iconic content for you to build. While outlandish, I think you should try it out and take charge of your very own Springfield. Back to real city building games, we have Fantasy Island Sim Adventure by Sparkling Society Games. From the same creators that brought you the City Island series comes this new adventure-focused island builder. You start out on a desolate island where you can build your city or tribe and expand into new areas, all whilst exploring the foreign lands. It looks like an easy to learn City Island game with a little more detail and a completely new interface. But that brings us to the final game on this list, and as always, we have to return to the classic game, the very cornerstone of mobile city building games, SimCity BuilIt by EA Games. It is probably the best mobile city building game, and it has been for a very long time, but with constant updates and improvements, the realistic cities you can build in this game just keep getting better. Now, if that doesn't meet your standards, or any of these games on the list don't meet your standards, check out this video right here where I teach you how to play the famous PC City Skylines game on your phone. But with that out of the way, I'm out of here. Go play some games.